Okay. So, so
Well, bedtime.
who would like who would like to
Azure.
No,
Okay.
fuck you. Somebody else do it.
I have
For
too bad a
last session.
memory.
Yep.
Pardon?
Sparks, go.
What?
Recap.
Recap last session.
Why didn't you do it, Alistair?
Because it's up to the NPC. Hello.
NPCs.
Yep. You're the NPCs in my story. Because it's to make sure that you guys remember what happened.
I mean, I know we showed up. Statue lady was statue. We was talking.
No, she was gone, wasn't she?
No, she was there at the beginning as a statue, and then she like broke.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then we was all running to a portal. No, we ran through the door first, and then we saw a big motherfucker be waking up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ran back in, and we was like, time to go through this portal to save this village. And then we didn't even see the village, because the minute we stepped out of the portal and went through the path, we got fucking jumped. So
Yeah, we went into the new room, looked through the window, right? That was that one?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we did.
The world is shaking. The big bad guy is coming back. We went to the portal to go stop the little bad guys. And then we almost died, and we collected his stuff. And Alexander almost died.
And to note, I'll also send this here. You guys did not go to the village. The village was one of the things on the bounty board as a quest to take, and that was over here. You guys were not over there. You guys were, of course, up here.
The peaks, didn't we?
Saw
Yeah.
across the way as this place where the eye of Thalith was beginning to glow, and you guys were sent to the bottom of it to handle the creatures that were coming from the mountain that he was essentially creating.
Okay.
Just as a reminder. But with that, you all kind of after the fact went your separate ways, went to bed, and as you wake up, new orders since some people aren't here or one person isn't here. You will start with Crucible.
Yeah.
What is it that you will do at the beginning of the day as you wake up?
Okay, Crucible did definitely close the shop down for the day. Especially after, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She'll take this time to kind of have a chill day, kind of just cleaning up, getting stock and all that, making sure she has everything that she needs, basic stuff like that. And it's just going to be kind of a more chill day because it was a lot yesterday. One thing I guess though is she's gonna, fuck it. She's gonna try to pick this anvil up in the middle of a room just to test something. Not like high or anything, just see if she can even budget.
Okay. One moment.
DC 5,000 strength check.
Okay. Yeah, roll me strength with nothing. Roll me strength.
Okay.
With nothing.
An 11. Yeah.
Yep.
You make an attempt and you kind of pull on this anvil, and with an 11 you're not able to get anywhere with this. An anvil itself kind of ranges from anywhere between 75 to like 500 pounds.
Yep.
So that's, you don't have what it takes for that. More akin to the scene of SpongeBob trying to lift weights and his arms fucking fall off.
Well, she doesn't go that far. She's just seeing if.
Yeah, of course.
So she's like, okay, not that strong. And she goes kind of like, I don't know, next best thing that's not near as much, but like the grindstone per se.
Which is heavy.
Yeah.
Yes. You want me to do another strength?
1 second.
Meow meow meow.
Why we listen to my church's music while she's at her shop?
This is a great question. Why is everything always so somber all the time?
Because we nearly died.
The world's ending.
So I'll give you
Uh,
this because it is what I suspected. A grindstone is actively heavier than an anvil.
Yep.
Okay, never mind then.
Tenfold, mind you. But
Okay, I didn't know that.
I want you to roll still.
Okay. No.
Yeah, you go to try to pick up this grindstone over here, and you don't take into account the fact that, I mean, this thing is full, like a heavy, like completely piece of metal, but it's same to say for this, basically. It is a full, heavy piece of stone with a whole bunch of heavier pieces of metal to make sure it doesn't fall out of place. And even with the 14, yeah, you pull this and you can barely even like get it off of the ground, even the smallest bit.
Okay.
I was about to say, you lucky you were a slime, otherwise you would have thrown your goddamn back out.
Oh yes. My back.
She's just like, huh. Okay. And she just, kind of thinks about it for a moment and then goes back to, cleaning and whatnot. And then, again, she closed shop for today, so she will, after she's done making the place look neat and nice and it's all stocked with what she has, she'll take inventory and all that, and then... Fuck you, Asher. And then... Should I do a roll for how stocked she is?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Would it just be like a 20?
Yeah, it would be a 20. 14 out of a d20. I mean, you're running low on some metals. That's for sure. And some of your tools definitely could use some maintenance themselves, which would also run you down on your own metals. Or potentially getting them replaced just fully so you can keep your metals is an option as well.
Okay.
But yeah, you're running out of stuff. The anvil is definitely cracking. You can see that it's seeing its fair share of damage, and the grindstone. Really, there's no way to fix a grindstone like this. So
Yeah.
you know that it's kind of at this area where you would probably want to get it replaced.
The town I go to buy some stuff.
Copy that. And you're an Ironhold, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, you're an Ironhold. You are here, which means that you are actually already where you need to be. Because whereas your shop is somewhere in this area with the other shops of the same make,
Fuck you, Asher.
you can go into the shop probably neighboring yours to the left or the right, and one moment. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Guys, walk back in, and this is Ironhold. Yeah. So we will.
Guy.
That is Guy.
And as you walk in, you will see this guy, as he is working on some stuff on his own anvil in his smith.
I bet I'd know bro by name, as I would come here often, probably.
Yeah, you could potentially say you know him by name if he decides
His
so.
name is Guy.
What is bro's name?
Gai. Guy.
Okay. Okay. She pushes open the door and is like, "Hey guy, you in here?
Yep. What is it?
Just stopping by to pick up some she lists a few metals and see if what's he got for like grindstone and anvil, just saying that she's looking at stuff, not sure how much she's gonna get."
Mm-hmm. Hold on. He will reply back to you with a nod, kind of leaving the weapon that he's working on there before he goes to as you list off stuff, he has his he has a paper and quill, jotting down the different metals and stuff that you're requesting. And with him, because you two have done business with each other plenty of times before, not even just you. He's been doing business with your mentor for the longest time, since before he even met you, and so he will write that stuff down, and then let me see money wise what that would be. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Cool.
Oh, I died.
Yeah, as he will go back to the back to grab all the things that he needs to, or that you requested. I should have put that in my fucking folder because I don't have the prices for stuff.
I did send you the thing with the wiki dot. Maybe there's something there.
There might be, but I had something particular. This is not the fucking music that I thought it was. This is just fucking eclectic sounds, not music like I was promised.
I know it's just like the air pusher thing they use for the furnace, but it just sounds like bro's breathing.
Yeah.
Sounds like me after fucking climbing a flight of stairs.
You mean the billows?
Yeah.
What, Asher?
You mean the billows?
Yeah.
Sure, bro. I don't know
I
all the
think you'll find
terminology.
they're called bellows.
Nope.
Actually,
I don't believe you.
Billow is what your hair does in the wind.
There.
Who's to say I'm not doing that right now?
That'll work.
Asher's got his window open, sitting right next to it.
One moment, please.
It's a salt shaker.
He's making food right now. So
He's using metal utensils on his pans. Oh.
what materials do you ask him for?
Haunt boy. Basically everything I had listed that I needed. Just see prices and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the metals, anvil, grindstone. Cause she'll probably just fix up her tools herself.
Okay. Metals. So okay. Basic metals then is iron, copper, and steel. So we'll say that you need the 14 you're probably running low on your copper and iron.
Okay.
Steel is a better resource, and luckily you haven't gone through that just yet.
Okay.
Let me math that.
I believe in you.
Mhm. Yeah, he'll come back with the prices, which are for the which you are getting them by like the pound. So
Mm-hmm.
a pound of iron is uh is 5 silver, whereas the copper for 1 pound is 3 silver.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Um. You said wait. It was how much for the iron
Iron is 5.
and
Copper
copper
is
is 3. You said
3. Yes.
I
okay.
should write that down tomorrow somewhere.
Yeah. Yep. About to do that right now.
I'll probably get a pound of silver and 2 pounds of copper.
Okay. Do that math for me while I write this down.
That'd be 11, wouldn't it?
Do you mean iron? Or you, silver, okay.
Iron, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Where is it? There I am. You're saying that you're getting how many again?
So 2 things of copper, like 2 pounds of copper and 1 pound of iron,
Gotcha.
and I think that's 11, right? Am I tweaking? Yeah, should be.
Okay. Cool.
And then still want to check the prices on like an anvil and grindstone.
Yep.
Okay,
I'll
let
get
me
that to
take
you
that
in a
off.
second. Mhm. And remember, we are 100 silver to the gold. If you forgot, just in case. Uh, yeah, okay, yeah, you get that from him. And for an anvil, like, are you looking for a new anvil?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, because
And again, just seeing prices for. I know they're gonna be expensive.
mhm. So for the anvils, he'll actually walk over and be like, okay, so you want an anvil? What are you looking for exactly? What type? Because as of right now, I have a standard steel anvil, a full, which is smaller end. I have a full-size steel anvil, a gold one as well.
What are we looking at for prices for them?
Standard steel is around 45 gold. Full-size steel is 100.
Got it. I might have to come back on that. What about the grindstones?
Uh, so look at if I even have any in stock right now.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna steal everything in the store, by the way.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a joke. I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
He pulls out a gun and he shoots you in the head.
Good thing it like absorbs.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Fuck you.
Here you go, Mario. I don't know if this will fit, but that has music. Or if you would like to listen, found this.
Yes. Because all the ones I was finding when I was looking was just sounds, and I don't feel like continuing to look for them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, bad.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
No problem.
Where the fuck was I?
Looking for a grindstone.
Thank you. Yep, okay. And he will come back. He has one that is around like, a good size. It's around like the same size, if not maybe like a little bit bigger than yours. He kind of rolls it out, leans it up against the desk. We're like, yeah, we've got at least one. You're lucky. Additional hit you for around 20 gold.
Okay. She looks like she's thinking a moment, calculating all money in her head and just debating the best option before she nods like, well, I'd be glad to take it off your hands. You said 40 gold, right?
No, 20.
Oh, 20, right. Could have scammed me there,
Could have.
Glad to
Your
hear you're
mentor is
not.
good work, good business though, so not gonna do that.
Good to hear. Well, hate to ask. I mean, I'll tip you for it, but do you mind helping me roll this over?
Yeah, I can have some of my boys come and set the whole thing up for you.
Great. That'll be awesome.
Yes, sir. All right. You have good luck out there. He says he will, grab the money and make sure to count all the gold and silver out, then hand you over all the stuff that you have paid for. You have 2 pounds of iron, you said?
Copper.
Copper. 2 pounds of copper and 1 pound of iron. That's still,
Yes.
pretty heavy, but you've got that much. But then the grindstone, will also be more than likely brought to your smith and set up by some of his guys. I work for him.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I mean, when she's got all that set up and everything in place, she's gonna go through her fucking closet and enter Narnia.
Okay.
Go to the
Cool. In that case, write that down as well. In that case, our other members, Spark.
AR.
What are you
he's a
doing?
pirate.
Yeah.
He's becoming a pirate.
Just to be sure, we weren't given any money. Sorry.
Joke's on you, I get paid wages. Fuck
Last
you.
session, no, you guys were not given money last session.
Okay.
Joke's on you, I get wages. I don't know
Oh,
how
yeah.
much, but I get wages. Because we didn't discuss my wages.
No, we have not yet. No.
Fine. Because, yeah. Because I
But
still
yeah,
owe the dude who did my boots, yes?
yes, you do.
Because how much did I pay him off? It was...
You,
Yeah, it was 200 to get them attuned. I paid him 100.
yes,
And I owe
yeah.
him
There it
the
is. Thank you.
second
You
100.
owe him the
Yeah.
other 100,
Yeah.
which truthfully he did say he would just take out of your next
Yeah.
your next check. So
Yeah.
you'll just be 100 short from what you get paid. So when we decide that, it'll be minus 100 for the next time you get paid.
Well, since I don't gotta deal with him, I guess it's study time on that fucking thing that I ripped out of one of the rock boys.
Okay.
So,
Oh wait, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
no.
I'm guessing the liquid that I absorbed took its course and I'm now back to normal pink, or am I still a tint of that like purplish?
No, you're still tinted.
Okay. Okay, that's all. Sorry.
Yeah, all good.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah.
I will note it's not as bad. I think as you woke up, you were kind of going back to normal, but yeah, you're still kind of tinted it.
Okay,
I'm
got it.
still a little tinted.
Whereas
Fuck you.
before it was like kind of like a pretty strong tint of purple. What you're kind of looking like now is the missing textures.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, for Unity, that's what you look like. You're that type of pink where you're still kind of on the purple side.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah,
Okay.
continue. What are you doing again?
Yeah, I'm studying crystal thingamabobber.
So crystal. Let's see if you get anything on thingamabobbers.
Yep.
Then you can go ahead and
The Arcana?
roll. Yeah, if that's what you're doing first, is just gonna check with magic. Then yeah,
Yeah.
Arcana.
Yeah. Sweet.
Go ahead and roll that
God.
guy.
How about that?
Hey.
Until I find it.
So you kind of how do you go about testing this? What does this look like to you?
So basically he's taken it down to the area where they store stuff. He's got it sat on a pedestal, and he's kind of, going through the usual processes, seeing how it reacts to various sort of stimuli, what happens when you run magic through it, that kind of thing.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Doing those like sort of tests, you'll see a lot of varying results. This is definitely something a lot more on the older side. Hell, with that natural 20, I'll even give you a little bit more.
Wait, where's my pen?
You looking for it like in any books as well, you kind of couldn't find too much on it. So you know that this is certainly something that is older than most of the books that you have. This is very clearly just like a lot of everything else that you've been dealing with recently. This is before many people's time. But messing with it, doing tests and things like that, you will find that it has an rather insane durability. Some of your tests you think may potentially have cracked crystals that you would think this would be, similar to, but this one in particular doesn't. It can endure a lot of, damage, and even more so, as you remember, or that is proven as the factor that these ones that you have, even after their own explosions, aren't really all that chipped. They still retain the same shape or silhouette. They're all still very, very much similar. Uh, what you can tell it can do, right, is that this is a fuel source, right? It has an element that it imbues into whatever it is fueling, but it is mainly that made for constructs, to bring inanimates to life, and for a task or a purpose, whatever that may be. And the element that it is itself is some variation of fire. It's fire of a purple tint, obviously, and it burns of the burns are magical and actual fires. So a simple dispel will not get rid of all the fire. It'll get rid of some of the elements, but it will not fully get rid of it. But more than anything else, you can tell that this is a very potent fuel source. And something else you'll notice is that you should be very fucking careful.
Yeah.
You're noticing that even with it being as durable as it is, the element itself is very, very volatile. And with each test you put into it, it sparks, or it sizzles, and you kind of prepare yourself for an explosion every time. What it's encased in, essentially, the crystal it's encased in is durable. It's very strong. The element that it makes when imbued with something is very volatile.
I'm seeing possibilities.
The rock.
Oh no, I'm not planning to eat it. I know what I'm planning to do with it.
Dang, you got a natural 20?
Damn straight I did.
You're a little late on the draw there, Cart.
Well, yeah, I just got back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all the information that you get.
I'm going to set it up in an area where if I do cause an explosion, it's not going to cause too much damage. And
Understood.
I'm going to see if I
What?
can't try and sort of draw some of the energy out of it. Just as a test to see how the energy actually flows.
What are you drawing it out into?
It's basically like I'm using one of the empty vessels in the church to see if I can transfer the energy from that into a different vessel.
Okay. So, like a vessel. What do you mean by like a wand or a staff?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one of the two? Wand or staff?
It's gonna be a staff because they can generally hold more energy, so it's less likely to go wrong.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Another Arcana check, I'd say, if you're going to be attempting to draw it out. Then.
Okay. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many of these crystals do you have again? Remind me.
I have one intact one, and then I have a slightly damaged one.
Okay. Cool. And which one are you using for this? That
I'm
matters.
using the fully intact one because that's more valuable.
Yeah. Okay. So you use the staff and you kind of, wave it around and chant as you attempt to pull this, element from this crystal. And you're magically in tune. You can see the flow of magic. You watch as this flow of magic comes from the crystal and slowly begins to imbue onto the staff. This thread that appears between the two. This thread is engulfed in flames, and you'll see as again, this is all visual fluff. It's not truly happening. It's kind of just how it looks. But you'll see the same thing happen to the staff as these threads kind of weave around it and also cast it in this purple flame. Something that you do see as a proper real visual thing happening in time is where these threads lie as they spin around the staff. This fire burns and the staff darkens and like
Wait.
charcoal as it's burning at this wooden staff. And what were you saying?
Oh no, sorry, I was just looking through my stuff. I think I've been doing some of my ability checks wrong.
Oh
Oh
boy.
boy.
We'll get to
Yeah.
that in a second then.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the 10, you'll watch as these threads will glow brighter and the burn marks will just completely cover the staff. Where your hand holds it, it goes past, and you feel the warmth, even though the fire isn't really there. And the warmth begins to get hotter and hotter and hotter.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just as a quick FYI, this is why I think I've been using my things wrong. So if you want to read that bottom bit.
Oh,
This bonus is doubled for any ability check you make that uses either of those skills. Arcana, history. Yeah, you have been if you haven't been using that.
Yeah, I've not been doubling my proficiency.
which
Oh my
abilities
God.
he was supposed to be chosen?
It was Arcana and Nature.
Yeah, that's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Does that mean a reroll or is that added like?
Well, it'd be added to whatever I roll, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
So, if my proficiency bonus is 7, if I roll Arcana or Nature, it's doubled, so it should be 14.
That 10 should be a 14 then?
so the 10 should be 17 as of right now.
Yeah.
17. Okay, I see it. I understand now. Okay. Well, in that case, then let's rewind.
I forgot all about Blessing of Knowledge.
Let's rewind it a bit. You begin to spin this, or like, wave this staff around, and you see the magical thread begin to connect between the staff itself as a vessel and the crystal for its magic. And this fire begins to burn bright, and as these threads kind of cover the entirety of the staff, you'll watch as they slightly burn it, but something that happens more is this glow of purple that begins to emit from the very deep core of the staff. And how much of this energy are you trying to pull from? How much, or pull from it?
It's not a lot, it's basically just enough to test the theory of if I can use the energy to, fuel other vessels. So it's basically just taking enough so that I can get a reaction out of the staff to make it so that it can actually do what I want it to do.
Okay. Give me a moment. Give me one moment. I'm gonna roll this publicly. Oof. Okay. Yeah. So you get that much. Not the 10, but you the much that I explained as the staff glows, and you cut it off there, thinking that much right there should be fine. And what do you do then?
I'm gonna go to the I'm gonna step away from it just in case what I'm about to do next sets off any kind of weird reaction.
Mhm.
I'm basically gonna try and fire it out of the staff.
What are you aiming at?
Just a wall.
At a wall. Okay. How strong
Well,
would you
again,
say that your
sentient
church
attacks
is?
you.
Well, this is like one of the underground areas. It is like an area designated for testing things.
Okay, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
So it's like built for purpose.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, go ahead and or your Arcana with your +7.
Yeah.
Not needed. Yeah. So
Damn.
you whip that wand around and you attempt to cast that fire out, and you will do so in what seems to be a cone of a spray that you will lash out as you hold it forward, and the wall and the ground, as they're hit by this fire, will immediately just darken black.
Nice. I've got some things to discuss with the upper echelons of the church.
Speaking of them,
Oh boy.
you do hear from the shadows. You potentially were able to sense them very mildly, but they're definitely good at not being noticed, is the thing.
Yeah.
More than you are observant.
Sounds about
But you'll
right.
hear footsteps as they come forth. Interesting find.
Yes, it is indeed.
This is
It
in
is
line
fun.
with that task that we have you on, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Hmm.
I've been making some progress, and it would seem that the creatures we are currently facing have quite a few uses.
That they do. That'd be dangerous in the hands of civilians.
True. But isn't that what we're here to protect them from? Their own ignorance?
That is the case. That's why I hope that if you do find any more, you can bring it back to us. That
Of
little group
course.
that you're unfortunately assigned to, do they have any of it?
I believe they have one or two.
Would you need assistance in getting it from them then?
Not for now. But perhaps in future, they may
Understood.
be able to expedite learning new things about them. And besides, if they do blow themselves up, it just means less cleaning up for us to do.
Bitch.
You're correct. I just hope that if they do blow themselves up, it's only them.
I have a tendency to stand back whenever they do anything. But from what I've seen, it's unlikely that any explosion resulting from these will... Well, let's just say I wouldn't want to be in the area if they do blow up.
I see. We'd like to do some of our own tests. Bring back information if we can find it.
By all means, I'm more than willing to leave these in your care.
Good answer. Feel free to use the staff till it is depleted of this energy.
I appreciate
As long as you
that.
can bring it back.
The staff is merely a vessel. Once the energy is depleted, it's of no longer in use.
Of course. He will, turn away from you and walk towards the door. Walking out, you'll see as two more members will come in. They say nothing, but will, with gloved hands, grab the crystals and place them gently into a chest and begin to haul that out.
Well, at least dealing with this lot isn't boring.
Wonderful.
But yes, Asher, that is pretty much what's going
Bro,
on.
it's not the SCP Foundation.
No, we're not the SCP Foundation.
You know what? let's be honest, they might as well be though.
No, hold up.
Rose fucking serpent hand. I can't believe it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going for.
Okay, is that it?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, and with that, we make way back into Ember Cliff as what is the bird freak doing?
Well, the bird is freaking you.
Oh,
Oh,
that was the sound of him getting freaked.
Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay, hold on.
what are you doing?
Tao is well currently so he has the griddle, right? The crystal, right? He has the thing. I'd say he's like probably not in the bunkhouse. I'd say he's
Mhm.
probably like I don't know, somewhere like over here, right? You know, kind of away from
Right.
town because he's gotten
Of
hit
course.
with almost gotten hit with the fucking beam of doom, and if it's anything like the fucking thing that shot at him, it's dangerous to do anything with it near anybody. So, kind of what he's doing is he's kind of like set up as kind of like a little like fucking, I guess like metal grate, like little holder, and he has like one of those flasks for like the gun,
Mhm.
and he's just kind of like open corked it and left the crystal on top of it, right? Trying to see what happens. Type beat.
From the
Right.
flask lock, correct?
Yeah, from the flask block specifically. He's not doing anything himself. He's not like trying to force it or anything, right? But he is trying to see what happens. Realistically, if he just leaves it on there. And while he does that, he is going to be inscribing the scroll you gave me, which is a wall of sand, into his spellbook.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're doing that, and I'd like to say probably it's along the lines of you have it over here, propped up
Yeah.
against this wall, crystal in the like crystal corked into the flask, and you're on this side, kind of just writing down the scroll, putting it in where you need to, and looking at it, you will see as the flask that is, you will see as this purple. You were attuned with magic, and so you all as well can see that the flow of it. You see these, it's the thread from this purple crystal is, or it's more or less the thread, more the essence, this fiery essence is kind of being pulled into the flask, and slowly a purplish liquid begins to form at the bottom of the flask as it kind of drip dries into it.
Okay. So
You can
how
tell this would
slowly
take
we
some
talking?
time. You can tell this would take some time to get fully in there. Maybe around 30 to an hour.
I can wait that long. That's fine. It's gonna take a long. How long do you think it would take to describe the spell, anyways? Right. Because it's less I'm copying it down, more I'm trying to understand the way this girl, whoever wrote this scroll, how they did things, and then translate it into my own way I cast magic. Essentially, how I understand it.
So, this would be probably around maybe the same time, truthfully, if that's the case. A simple copy and paste, I guess, can't really be done with some magics. Some people do it in different way, or all those in magic do it in different ways. And you yourself is a very good example of that, as you use a gun to cast your magic as a wand. So it's kind of more meticulously about like breaking it down to its most important parts and then rebuilding it in your own way, with the understanding of how to properly do it, which is what the scroll is for. This also would take around 30 minutes to an hour. So I'd say you probably get them both done at the same time.
I guess my next problem is thinking, how do I get it out of there?
What, the crystal?
Yeah.
Well, again, the crystal isn't fully in there. The crystal could
Oh,
not
okay.
fit even
All right.
remotely.
All right, because the way you said it, I thought it was like it was in the flask. So
No, you have it on top of the
Okay,
flask's
yeah.
opening.
okay, so like good. Okay, just to be sure. Understood then.
Yeah, and it's kind of just dripping the magic into it. Was one of yours one of the broken ones or the full ones?
No, it was a full one.
It was a full one? Okay.
It was
Then, yeah.
the intact, I believe, is what you call it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, cool. In that case, yeah. You'll see no difference as it finishes within an hour.
And I will promptly, after I finish jotting down the last finishing bits of the scroll, would you say the scroll is used up after this, or do we still have it?
I mean, if you don't use the scroll and you're just, taking its blueprints to rewrite it into your own form of magic, then yes, you should still have it.
Okay.
You'd have it until you actually use the scroll,
Understood.
by all technicality.
Oh, I just forgot. Don't know Fukitek is not on.
You fool.
Alright, there it is.
How could you?
I forgot. Anyways, Fukitek's broken. I'll go fix that in a bit. So, with that said, I'll put that away, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, but I believe I should have gloves, if I'm remembering my art.
You do.
Gloves, it's fine. So gloved hands, he's going to quickly switch out the crystal for the cork.
Mhm.
I guess I'm just gonna look at it. What's the energy like? What's it looking like inside of that flash?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like a good way to describe it is, you know how hand sanitizer is flammable?
Yeah.
And how if you were to put hand sanitizer into a flask and then light it, the top of the top of the hand sanitizer inside of this corked flask would be on fire, but it'd be liquid at the bottom.
Mm.
You are seeing that, but the thing is that the liquid is purple and it stains the bottle very much like, and you'd understand this because you're a fucking nerd, the same way that bromine stains a bottle.
Yeah.
Very much the same way that
Gross.
bromine stains a bottle.
Gross. Why?
Yeah.
He's kind of like, He got that.
Emma, do you know what that looks like, by the way?
Maybe.
I'll grab a picture.
What he's going to do is he's gonna look at this, and he's gonna kind of be like, and he is going to, I guess, put the crystal back into his bag. He's probably gonna, or like into a box or something. Probably grab
Look at that, Emma.
Oh,
So
yeah, I
mind
know.
Mind you, bromine is only that small bit of liquid at the bottom of the flask.
Oh, yeah. I get it now, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it
what
is
I was thinking, but I
fire-coated in
wasn't sure.
smoke. Yeah, it is fire coated in smoke like that, and it's staining this bottle. You know for a fact that once it's out, it's still going to have that fucking stain of purple in it. But continue.
Yeah, he probably got like a box or something to like separate it from everything else in his bag.
Yeah.
He doesn't exactly have a special containment for it, but he can get the box.
Yeah, sure.
And with the crystal, and he's gonna kind of look at this thing. I should probably go. If you get my accent, there we go. You should probably test what this does. He speaks to himself, I guess. And what he's gonna do somewhere into like the distance, like over the ocean, away from the city, right? And he's going to after he's a good distance away, not like too far away, right? That he's not gonna be able to make it back offline, but enough that he's not gonna cause a scene, hopefully. Speaking of which, he's gonna like fly close to like the surface of the water, right? So that it's not very visible, and he's going to load it into the flask lock and fire
Okay.
out into the open ocean.
Yeah. You need to roll nothing because you're just aiming, not aiming at anything in particular. You shoot this thing out, and you will watch as this, as they kind of all look like, their magic, just as a beam or as a projectile, like firing forth. You'll fire it forth into the water, and you'll watch as the glow will go and just go deeper and deeper into the water until you kind of just can't see it. And then a bubbling from the water.
Oh boy.
And you just see the bodies of fish as they float up to the top of the surface. And the water steams. And it bubbles more. And the water pulls down, and water pools into a vortex. You should probably move. And the moment that you do, a giant geyser of blood red of fish and water
Oh my god.
and fish bone that is finally accompanied by a small purple hue at the end of it. This geyser goes on for around good, we'll say 10 seconds.
Oh god.
Before it
What have you
splashes back
done?
down and kind of settles. And
That's a
again,
great question. What have I
the
done?
bodies of fish just float to the top.
I think this might affect the trout population.
I think it might.
This is where the 1 billion crabs went.
It's true. It was me.
My god, Asher.
Well, you know what this means.
And what do you do after the fact?
Bro, it's the fucking, like, hands on head of, oh no.
The shocked black guy.
That's so fucking funny.
It's just, oh, as you're flying away.
Oh no.
Yeah, so what do you do after the fact? After you've royally fucked the trout population.
In that particular area, yeah. It's a good thing I didn't do it near the city.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Tal is going to quickly fly back to where he was, right, or at least somewhere near, and
Okay.
So he was a little skeptical on trying to like do any figuring out of what the fuck this thing is, because it might fuck up something, right? But I think after that, the murder of the entire trout population in the ocean.
I'll stop you here since it seems like you are going to go into something important, and so we can reel it back just a small bit to as you flew in to go back to the little like small little path that you were sitting on. You can see on the path above that, there is a line of civilians that are looking out into the water, like, what the fuck just happened? Justifiably so, of course.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna, my bird eyeball, see that from, I assume, a good distance away.
Yeah, you see them
And,
around, like, this cliff and this cliff over here as they kind of like look over the side, and more people are coming from to, and yeah, you can see
Yeah.
that from a bit of a ways away.
I'm gonna instead make a roundabout fucking like turn, and I don't know, just like try and get out of sight as best as possible, whether that be via in the air or
You
not.
Yeah, you are in the air, and in the way that they are looking, uh and human eyes can see up to like 3 miles out. You are definitely within that range. I want you to roll stealth to see if you can, at the very least, duck yourself down, or up or whatever it may be, just to see if you can get out of the way, as they are searching for something since they all saw that from afar. But if they find you, is another story.
Yeah. I think I can roll stealth for sure. It's not very good. 19.
That's
Pretty
good.
good. Rolls a 19.
Yeah. I mean, you see them coming in, and I mean, there's no other way to go. If you go up, they're gonna see you. It's down and under the water. As you take a nosedive into the fucking water below, not near the explosion, so you're not near the blood red, but you still are in the water, and you kind of like, gliding under the water, trying to get your way back to land. Roll a perception for me.
Okay. This I'm good at, and I'm gonna roll low. Never mind.
No, you're not. Swimming, you look back because, I mean, you're in the same water that you just shot this thing in. You're kind of worried. You look back and you see down in the darker depths of the water, more than likely near where you shot, glows a very faint purple now. But yeah, you mean you're able to, we'll say you're able to swim, oops, almost moved the thing. You're able to swim, make your way over here, obviously popping your head out because you can't breathe underwater every once in a while, and make your way back up here. Wet feathers and all.
When I get on there, prestidigitation. Water go bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, what happened here?
Oh my god. What happened here? See, now this is why I did it in potion as far as I could, as far away as possible. Because this shit scary.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to put the stained bottle back inside of my bag.
Mm-hmm. And like the other ones, that one does also have another charge of it left.
Does it?
Yes, I mean they all have 2 charges, do they not? Remember.
Hey,
Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, I might be
I could
incorrect.
have sworn it was just 1 charge and then it's done. So I would have 4 in total. 1 for each.
I think you're right. I will. If not, then we will. I'll just let you know next session. But
Yeah.
I'll look through my stuff to make sure that is correct. Either way, yeah, you put the stained bottle back into your bag.
Yeah, in which case, I am, I'm going to kind of, let's see here. So I'm right here, back again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. In fact, why don't you go ahead and place your token there? And
No,
I'll size you
fuck
down.
you.
You're going to.
Okay.
You pop like that. Yep,
Right here, and the buildings
leave
are
it.
all here, looking down the water.
Correct.
I'm just gonna move this way,
Mm-hmm.
around the cliff, and
And
I'm gonna go around fly up here.
Okay, you do so. You get around the cliff, so before you fly up, you get around the cliff out of their eyesight, but you do hear the sound of footsteps and metal footsteps at that. And you can see from down the path come the guard. And I'll give this to you as an option. You can either attempt to flee, or you can stay and confront the guard. And what I mean by flee is flee without being seen. You can attempt to stealth and fly away from the guard, but they're a little more better at being able to potentially see you, considering they're on the same level as you are. So I want to give you that as an option, not tell you that you cannot do that.
I think that okay. But because like it's not like he stayed here for a while. It's like he got up here and then instantly began moving. Type B. I was just figuring out what to do. So
Yeah, I know. But at that same time that you were getting up here, the guards were also coming down. As remember, you did have to swim to get here, so that would have taken more time because you're not for swimming, you're for flying. So you're a bit slower underwater.
I think. Let's see. What can I do?
Whatever your heart desires, Birdman.
Blow up.
Oh, that I guess you could do that.
Mhm.
One moment.
Let me think here.
Of course.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, well.
I think that
Mhm.
what I'm going to do is if I'm here, right, and I get around the cliff, right?
Mhm.
I do think, honestly, even if they are down here, like coming down the road, they would not be in range to see me fully, like at all, because I'm already like turning around the cliff by the time they get here, because I'm pretty fucking fast in the air. I would think.
But your feathers are also wet, and that
Your
makes
feather-
flying
yeah.
hard.
Not,
yeah.
They aren't wet. Prestidigitation.
He did the spell.
Oh yeah.
So they're not wet, but like I said, I will reiterate it again. You were slow on your getting to here. As the geyser happened, these guardsmen were already making their way.
Okay.
You will still need to make a stealth check to see if you can stealth by them, because the moment you got climbed up here or here, wherever it may have been, they were already down the hill coming this way.
Okay.
So you're going to have to make a stealth check either way. There is no getting around that. I am just giving you the decision. Do you want to attempt to stealth and flee, or do you want to just flee, or are you going to stay and talk to the guard? That's all that I'm saying.
Like,
I'm not telling you not to
realistically,
do anything.
At this point, right? This is the Ember Cliff Guard, right?
Mhm.
So let's see, because we already had problems with the Ember Cliff Guard. Now is the thing; they already don't like us as is.
Mhm.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to. How was the fucking the thing working? By the way, the whole like teleport to the room and whatever.
What do you
Or,
mean?
Like going to and from the secret hideout. Is it just any door?
That is the door that was placed in your closet.
Okay. In which case, I think that bucket may as well. I am going to attempt to get away without being seen.
Understood? Okay.
Yeah. I
think that's tough then.
Before that, however,
Okay.
if you would allow, let's see here. I would like to use to attempt to, I don't know, like recolor my feathers. Not fully, because it's prestidigitation, it's not illusion, but like in a way that makes it distinctly not just me. You know?
I understand what you're saying. I will say, due to the fact that you have already used it in the immediate time here, that I will have to say no, because you have already used it like not more than maybe we'll say like 5 seconds earlier to make yourself not soaking wet.
Okay. Well, that's perfectly fine then.
So that for this, it would simply just be a attempted stealth check.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see.
Nope. Yeah, I thought so as much. Always.
hmm And are you attempting to escape still? Well, I guess you don't really have an option.
Yeah.
If you are going to try
You know
to
what
escape,
I'm
you're more
gonna
than
do?
likely going to try.
I am going to attempt to, like, be stealthy about it, but I guess I could, you know what I could also do instead? I don't know.
Mhm.
I could make it look like I'm trying to get a better look at the fucking geyser.
Sure. I'll give it to
You
you
know
like
what?
this. Here.
Yeah.
You fail with a 9 on your stealth, and so you fly up. And as you do so, you hear from the guards behind you, halt. And you know I've been caught. There's more. You are most definitely not going unseen. If you would like to roll a performance to pretend that you didn't hear them and that you were just trying to get a better look at what happened and then fly away,
Yeah.
I'll give that to you.
Sure. Fuck it. We ball.
16.
Sparks, wake up.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna, like, fucking fly, right?
Bless you.
Oh wait, you know what? This is perfect. Would you say I have like a telescope on me? From like
With your job, yes, you would.
Okay, I think I have navigator's tools actually, so that would work. I think maybe I don't. I don't know. It would like fly up this telescope. And try and like fucking see what happened, like scan the ocean, right?
Yep. And you do so, and you can hear very faintly in the background, as you are pretty high up now, the yells of them trying to call you back. But it seems as if they're, at least a majority of them are falling for the facade that you are just another civilian that was interested in what the hell just happened right now.
And I think with that, right? I did my best. Fucking what come what may, I'm gonna fucking fly away, or like fly onto the cliff, I guess, right? And then walk away, right? Very, very like calmly of, I didn't just do anything. I'm here to observe.
Of course, yeah. And yeah, you'll do so, essentially getting away for now. Of course, assumedly, if you see any other guards, you're more than likely do your best to not be in their path, and which will assist you in not getting stopped any more times.
I mean, quite simply, if I get caught, like, I haven't done anything. What the fuck do you want from me?
Okay, then yeah, you do so. And where do you go from there?
I'm going to, well, because it's a problem, I'm going to lay low. So back to the, kind of like, go up here, right? Walk into the city, right? And kind of go a roundabout way to get back to the bunkhouse.
Yeah.
And then go into the closet, because I need to figure out what the fuck just happened.
Okay. then yeah, you will do so.
What do you mean you
Well,
figure out what
okay.
happened? You blew up the fucking trout
The
trout
trop,
population.
the pop tropica.
Well,
No.
yeah, but that wouldn't be that would be fine and all if it didn't do that.
Hmm.
Okay. In that case, yeah, you all will go about your days, and we set up this map over here.
It's like, alright, there's a big difference between just blowing up the trout population and then
Pout
whatever the fuck
population.
just happened.
I know what you're talking about.
Mm.
They're the exact same.
No.
I would know.
The trout, perhaps.
Are you the population? Okay. In that case, yes, there are already two players here, so go ahead and open up the map, and I'll let you guys do your thing.
This. Who would have gotten here first? Me?
You would have gotten here
Okay.
first.
I'd imagine I would have just been chilling with them in here.
You know what? Fuck it.
Wide.
Honestly,
Gotta
wait.
change.
I got it. I'll be fine. I'll be okay.
Well, I'll be right back as you guys interact.
Well, I'm not here yet.
Yeah, and these are NPCs. What do you mean?
Just interact with the NPCs.
But he's the one that talks with the NPC. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Wait for us to get in, I guess. Yeah, I suppose I can
Pew, pew, pew,
leak my
pew.
way in. Put you out of your fucking misery.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh shit, you're being robbed.
Oh, what the fuck? Who's this guy?
You're getting mugged.
Hold on, wait, you're
Who
right.
is this guy?
There you
Oh,
go.
I didn't mean to do that.
Put
Oh.
the money
Oh.
in the bag.
Why didn't it screenshot?
Spooky.
There we go.
Put the money in the bag.
Oh my god. That might be. Wait! You're not.
Uh-oh, spooky.
Shut up, Sark! You didn't see that.
I did.
Money
Oh.
in the bag.
Stop it.
How tall is bro? Oh. No, he's
So
being
he's
eviscerated.
dead.
Fucking Slender Man came to mug you, dude. He needs money for more paper.
Money for more paper is fucking crazy. Pew, pew. Okay. And Alistair, you said have your interaction. Fucking, I was here alone with the NPCs. They weren't here yet.
Well, you know.
Oh my god.
Undoubtedly, I arrived last.
Well, I've just arrived, so.
Okay. Well, no, it's fucking Crucible's in mid conversation with them going on like, yeah. So I was like all the you know, the parts of the giant guys all merged together. I look so cool.
That sounds pretty dope. Yeah, we unfortunately don't have one of you on our team, so that was one hell of a fight.
Yeah, I could imagine. Thankfully we had I mean everyone there. If we didn't, I don't know if we would have made it out. Oh, what's
You
up,
guys are
Caitlin?
strong.
Well,
hey,
I'm
how's it
not dead
going?
yet, so.
Is she here or is she a statue?
Yeah, no, she is a statue.
Good morning. her name was Ava, right? I forget. Is what
Yep,
they called her?
Evelyn.
Okay. Evelyn. Yeah. He says to the statue.
It's gonna
Or-
kick me out of roll 20 in a minute. I'm resetting my thing.
Oh my god.
But,
Don't wake up right now. I'm gonna blow you up. Okay. Thank you.
I'm literally awake. Fuck off. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, but no, it was an awesome fight. Thank God the big guy was there, Mr. Alexander. It would have been oof. I don't know if I would have been able to buy stuff today. I might have been dead.
It
Wait.
certainly could have gone better.
That much is a fact. I would like to argue that you guys all were handling your own until I unfortunately brought my end of the fight into you all.
Well, it could have gone a lot better, yes, but at the end of the day, we're alive, no? I don't think I would have lived if you weren't there, big man. Alexander, no?
It's a group effort.
Actually.
Is what I was going to say. At the very least, I'll take that much. I don't need all the praise.
Did look pretty cool out there.
Yes, with no arms. I'm sure I did.
I mean, yeah, you lost your arms in a fight. It looks pretty sick.
Of course, of course.
Hey, what is it? All the flesh wound? He's but scratch, you know?
So you could say that for the likes of me, I guess, yes.
So, how's your guys' day going? I mean, as per usual, my day's the same.
I got some interesting research out of the way, so it's been
Oh.
productive.
That's good.
Work's been fucking pain. My hands are killing me.
What do you do for work? What do you do for work?
Oh, I attune stuff.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Who's speaking right now? Is it,
That's Evan.
Devil guy.
Devil guy, Evan.
You are on the tuner.
Yeah. He'll show off his like fingers, and you see the fingertips are like essentially just glowing with different forms of magic. This shit is fucking pain.
Ooh. Yeah, that didn't look too good.
You could imagine.
Yeah.
It's very complicated magic. Very impressive.
Well,
it's
oh, go
Family
ahead.
line of work, so someone's got to do it.
Well, Tall, how about you? Oh.
Let me think. That was me. That was a me noise.
Okay. Is Bro gonna tell us he almost destroyed the fucking fish population?
Hey now, it wasn't that bad yet.
I don't know.
You know,
Seemed
I'm gonna-
pretty
you guys
fucking
are talking,
bad.
I'm gonna do something.
Oh.
Crash the economy. Fish prices are gonna soar.
Oh god.
Perfect time to be a bird. And get my own fish. I wonder, actually, I think about it, how far can I fly? Actually,
Over there.
just like in general.
Over there.
I'm sorry, if you
That's so
said
far.
something to me, my internet cut off for a minute. So
I'm trying to think how far, like my guy could fly. Because I'm trying to think how far out that would have been.
well then let's look at the map and I'll answer that for you. So you guys are here. Embercliff is here.
Yeah.
That place that you were probably standing at was more than likely around here.
Yep.
So we'll say, if that's where everyone was, you more than likely went around this far out.
Ooh, pretty far.
It's decently far, yeah.
Yeah. That's a big fucking geyser. Everybody can see that.
It was. At least everyone in Ember was able to see it. As for the people, reminder, you guys are here. I wouldn't say so much now.
Yeah, no, obviously not. But I mean, like, if everybody in Embercliff, like the entire city, could see it, that was a pretty big fucking geyser.
Well, you've got to remember, a geyser isn't just the action. It comes with sound and the rumbling of the water underneath. And mind you, Embercliff is on a cliff.
True.
So if the ground is rumbling, the cliff is gonna notice.
Did you say everybody in Embercliff noticed?
Oh boy.
I'd say that your guys noticed.
Oh, boy. That's an evil ass laugh, bro. You're evil.
I mean, yeah.
Evil.
I'm not worried about me seeing it.
Muzzy.
And my church saw it.
Well,
Considering the experiments I've just been doing, they know what that fucking stuff looks like.
True.
Yes, they do. But yes, that is it. Let me send you guys back. My bad. There we go. Continue.
But yeah, so she had asked Asher Tall. She had asked you, the player Asher. No, she had asked
Hello,
Tall,
me.
how his day went.
One moment while I refigure out what he would say in this situation. I'm trying to remember his character. It's been a small bit. Let's see.
Bro is really thinking hard about this.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out whether or not he would outright just tell you what happened. Because that's the thing. I don't want to. I know I wouldn't, but he's not me. So,
I think.
The
Good.
same characters that request Ava to be transparent are not transparent.
Y'all. I am.
to be fair, once again, me, real life me, not him.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to figure out if he would say yes or not. Because I'm looking at this, and yeah, okay, fuck it, he's gonna say so. Yeah,
Okay.
Is going to kind of scratch back of head. Well, I was doing a little testing, you see, with one of those crystals, that we got from the thing. Before you said anything, I did it away from everybody. I went into the middle of the ocean, made sure nobody was near. Only person get hurt is me. Yes. So, as it turns out, the entirety of Embercliff might have seen.
Seen what exactly?
Geyser, maybe more felt it. It was,
Is that the fucking bracken?
He's
Yeah, I
bragging.
was checking the sound to make sure it works. Because I can't do that sound. But as you say that, yeah, you will hear the rustling of leaves and
Ewok?
yep, as he will speak up. Of course, none of you can hear it, but this one, Canol in the corner will essentially recite what he says, and he says, "You were the one that caused that rumbling."
Yeah, that was I. To be quite honest, I didn't expect it to be so violent. It doesn't react well with water, it seems like.
So you basically blew up the water, is what I'm getting.
Yes, because it's better than blowing up a random building.
Well,
on
no,
the side
I'm
of.
not saying it's bad. It's just that is definitely something. What did he say?
Uh, he said you disturbed the life.
That is correct. And I did not mean to. That was my. It was not a good sight. Quite frankly, it wasn't. I will say it does not make me feel very comfortable what I saw afterwards. It's-
Evan will be. I'm sorry, I am very confused. Rumbling. Okay, what exactly are we talking about here? Like, what did you use? What did you do?
You know those things that uh that we were fighting before? We managed to snag a couple of crystals. Maybe use it against them. Something along those lines. The-
Wide-eyed and fluttering eyes. The spawns of Thalith?
Aye.
Once again, fluttering eyes. You. First off, how did you get to use it?
Well, easy. He's going to pull out one of his flasks, the flask lock, and the same purple one. This.
That would
Oh.
do it.
I just set it on top of it with it open. I just waited for an hour for it to fill up. It's I've learned that the thing is constantly exuding magic at all times. It's the only thing that makes sense for it to work that way.
Yeah, well, I guess that would make sense, maybe? What information do we have on this thing that made you
Okay,
think
I
that it
know.
would be a good idea to use it in general? I get that you did it away from people, but I argue the idea of using it in general.
If you must know, it is. I believe that if we are fighting a something like this, that is of this magnitude, anything that can be used should be. It's not like we have much choices here. You know what those things did to us.
I mean, he's not wrong, and truthfully, I mean, we did plan to go after, what was it, Darksteel? The thing that, is kind of banned everywhere. So it's not entirely wrong for him to try to figure out how this stuff works. I mean, if I understood it, I'd definitely be trying to figure it out.
That's the thing. None of you understand it. This was the first test. And you made something so dangerous that all of Embercliff now knows about some random geyser happening. There's definitely going to be searches. And when they decide to go out into the water, surely they're going to find something.
Aye. Correct. And when that comes, it's going to be on me. And no one else. I'll make sure of it.
I'm unsure if you have the power to do that.
Well, It's very simple. If nobody else gets caught with it, and I do, well, I can work a couple of things. If I need to take extra punishment, it'll be fine. Either way,
Well, we'll just do our best to not let that happen.
look, alright? This is 100% my fault, yes. And would I have been more cautious about it? Oh, definitely. But, as you just stated, we don't understand anything about it. And if I'm going to use this, if we are going to use this for anything, to try and save this world, we need to figure out what it is, how it works. And that unfortunately means we're going to have to test it.
He does have a point.
Unfortunately. I think ideally it just would have been better if we've got to test these things, that we do it in even more secluded places. I get that it's got to be a bit hard, but that's where the teleports come in handy. We can go ideally just about anywhere as long as we can get the location.
Well, now we know.
Aye.
It's not like he really knew what it was going to do.
Aye, but
I
he is
don't think you
correct.
understand that that's still the issue. It doesn't matter if he didn't know. I understand the idea, but that's the point of why I'm freaking out. Did you see anything else at all?
Aye.
What did the geyser look like?
Well, a lot of dead fish. I will not describe it. I
Of course.
will not. It was. At first, there was nothing. Nothing at all. It just went down and down and down. And I couldn't see it anymore. And honestly, I just assumed that was it. And then there was bubbling, and then a rumbling, and then the geyser flew out. And below it, there was a purple hue coming from it. Then it dissipated. I went under the water to, get back, and I looked. I saw a purple glow emanating from presumably where it landed, if at all.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Okay. This is going to be horrible. We got it. Cool. Let's take note of that and let's do our best to make sure this doesn't happen again. Yeah, and
Aye.
figure these things out.
I scratch his back head again. Would like to apologize for causing a mess
Staff.
like this.
Sorry to interrupt. Just a quick thing. Since that staff clearly won't fit in a bag, it's just kind of strapped to my back. I don't know if you want to do anything with it.
Understood. If that's the case, it is glowing the same purple. It is still glowing purple,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
it is infused with
It's
that
still
magic.
got the energy contained in it,
know.
so.
So I'll let you guys react to that freely whenever you wish to. No rule is needed. Truthfully, it's on his
Yeah.
back.
Just
Yeah.
I forgot to mention because that thing clearly
course.
isn't fitting in a
Yeah.
satchel because it's
No,
a
not at
staff,
all.
So
No, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, that's valid.
Just be careful out there, okay? Did anyone see you, or?
None of the passerby, the guards saw me, but I believe I've managed to trick them into believing I was just another civilian coming to look. After all, the entirety of Embercliff was, well, at the cliffs.
That is
You've got a
fair.
point.
Okay. That's good then.
Even if so, I will be laying low. Anyways.
Probably for the best. If there's
As
anything
low
you
as we
ever,
can lay. I mean,
Yeah, well,
remember
if there's
the task that we have
anything
at
you need
hand.
to get, I can always get it for you, at least for the time being.
I will be fine.
Right.
It's not like I exactly am in need of much. I've been helping out around the docks. I can't exactly stay there for free, but people there know me, and I'll be fine.
Well, I always got an extra room at my place if you ever needed somewhere to stay.
I appreciate that. Might have to. We'll see.
I have no problem with that, but I do appreciate you telling us about this. It's a step closer to figuring this stuff out,
Aye.
good or bad.
Speaking of, should I guys squint at Kalen? What's with this stuff? Purple is very ominous.
Like I told the other one, I've been doing research.
Research on.
Harnessing the energy from the crystals.
Okay, well, it looks like you're not the only one doing research on it, Tal.
Oh my god.
Assuming I didn't hear another rumble, I'd assume he's probably done it more discreetly than I did. Which, fair enough.
Yes, well,
I guess it is preferred.
yeah. Some of us have more sense than others.
Well, maybe you two could work together on figuring this stuff out. I mean, I'm not very skilled in the, I guess, magic department.
Potentially. Provided he
got a
doesn't
point.
blow anything else up.
He's gonna kind of roll his eyes. Look, it's going to happen once, and that is all that will happen. Hopefully, it will stay that way.
We'll see.
Things will be fine, alright? I mean, we're supposed to be the heroes, are we not? We'll get this figured out.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Well, how have, I guess she looks at Alexander, how have things kind of looked on the, I guess the enemy side? Have they been just quiet?
No. no, not at all. But we have been able to handle a lot of things on. For the luckiest bit of it, we have not seen any more of those bigger fellows, the one that was tearing me to pieces. I'm unsure as to how long that will last for, but as for now, we are fine on those. But they have yet to stop trickling down. They come in bursts and at specific points in the night. We haven't been calling you as of right now. We've been able to handle our own, but when that becomes to not be the case, you all will be the first to know.
Right.
I don't
Well-
suppose you've gathered up any more materials from them.
I can go about looking to see what all we have, but I most certainly myself have just been crushing them to a pulp. I'll be honest.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Al is gonna kind of like, after the conversation, the whole bit that we just had, he's gonna kind of like lean back against the wall, kind of thoughtful, like look on his face, just kind of thinking.
What do you think about, Tal? You look like you're thinking pretty hard. Got an idea?
Well, Galen, what came out of that staff? You said you were doing research, then? I assume you borrowed it or used it for something. How did
I
that?
did.
What came out of it? How did it act?
It produced a gout of flame that burned with a high intensity.
How much did you put in there from the energy of the crystal? How much, if you can quantify that, anyways?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
I
I will
filled the
specify
staff.
this to you,
Yeah.
yourself, for your answer. Just to confirm if I didn't make it clear enough. With the amount that you attempted to put in to the staff, it definitely did double the amount of damage that you would have expected. Again, charring everything that hit in that radius, completely blackened and cracking.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, you know what Kalen's like. He's a shifty motherfucker. Even if he knows
Of
exactly
course.
how much damage it
Oh,
does,
no,
he's
yeah.
not just gonna up and tell him.
Oh yeah. I just want to make sure I told you.
Yeah.
I filled the staff up to, well, let's say roughly 3/4 of its capacity. I didn't want to risk filling it completely just in case it couldn't handle the energy.
I see. No rumbling or anything, no? Did it shake the building or whatever you were in? Building, wild, wherever?
No. Although it seems my experiment was somewhat more controlled.
I think I know what problem is then. Perhaps.
Care to enlighten us?
Do any of you do understand how these flasks work? He's going to kind of like, swirl one of the fucking flasks, the purple one, in kind of his hands. In a kind of,
Nope.
look at this fucking thing gesture.
That's out of my pay grade.
I don't know, do I? Would that have been something I'd have...
Let's see. I mean, that lady does do business with everyone, so you may have
Yeah.
heard of that sort of stuff. Go ahead and roll a history. Why don't you?
Okay.
Why don't you?
Where's my history roll?
Do
There
it.
is. Okay, I will. I did it.
Yeah, sure. You know of it, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of things that are brought to your attention, and that is definitely one of them. Maybe if you've gone to the market to buy stuff, it may have caught your eye for a moment.
Yeah, I mean...
So you do have a bit of an idea, but you might be able to give you a little bit more insight onto it.
I know the general
go ahead.
functionality of those flasks at the very least.
Well, to put it relatively simply, they are enchanted. Yeah, they are magical items, and what they do is they allow you to pour magic. In which case, usually spells that you know. I know you've seen me shoot things out of the firearm that it belonged to before. Those were my own spells, things that I have stored in a bottle for later use. What I think might have happened, and might have been the big difference, is that it made a liquid. It makes a sort of liquid out of the spells, and it managed to take the magic from the crystal and condense it from what is normally incorporeal into a liquid, into a state of matter, which I can only imagine how much condensed energy must have been inside of it. And I don't know whether it's just a form of concentration, or because of the fact that it shifted into a different form of matter altogether that caused it to be so violent.
From what I could see earlier, the actual outer shell, the crystal, acts as a sort of containment unit. I would imagine taking it out of that vessel destabilized it somewhat. That's likely why the things that we were fighting tended to blow up when we damaged it.
Which makes sense.
Well, for now, let's avoid breaking any of the crystals.
I'm pretty sure I would die if that happened.
More than likely.
Well, we've got to start at least. That's always a good thing.
Aye.
That is true. Okay. What do you guys want to do now then? I'm sure that things aren't gonna just be happy-go-lucky for all of today. So while we still got some sunrise, let's figure out what y'all are gonna start hitting up.
Aye, first things first. He's
Go
gonna
ahead.
pull out the box. And he's gonna slowly open it, very carefully on the table, open it. We need to find the better containment for these things. Put
Well,
it somewhere that's not just a wooden box I found off of like the street.
of course. Well, I mean, the storage closet that we have just down the way would be a relatively decent place to put it, especially considering, I mean, that rumble sure as hell didn't reach us here. So anything that may happen around sure isn't going to affect us.
I could also store it with the ones I currently have in my possession.
Do you have a proper storage thing for it? A device of any kind?
I do.
Raises one eyebrow.
What, you thought I was just carrying them around with me?
I'm more surprised you have it. To be fair, to have a device capable of doing such a thing.
Like I said, I do my own research. That requires having a place to store volatile materials.
Well, we'll leave that up to you guys. You guys can make that decision. I'm sure you guys are capable.
Should we try to go and get more crystals? Because, I mean, Alexander said there's more of them still running around. Maybe not as big, which is ideal, but should we try and go out to get more?
First things first, can I see the storage device?
I don't have it with me.
See.
It's a device for storing volatile materials. Why would I carry it on my person?
I meant something that we can store it at the moment. In that case, I may as well just leave it here until we're ready to go then, if that's the case.
Whatever.
Okay. He is just going to put it back in the box, right? Just leave it, right?
In the back of Crispal's mind, man, that Kalen guy's kind of rude.
Evan will look over to Tolerant. You want us to handle that then?
Aye. Honestly, at least until we can figure out the proper place. It's not that I don't trust you and what seems to be your whole deal, Kalen, but as of right now, I need something to store this in, so it's not leaking whatever magic it is leaking out onto everybody in this place and everywhere I go.
Well, I mean, the teleporter's right there. I could just take it back through.
Oh, if that's the case. You know, fair enough.
Well,
Yeah.
if I can ask, where would you be keeping it stored? Like, just
Good
at
point.
home? I don't know if that'd be safe.
No, I would not be storing it at home. I'd be storing it in the facility where I do my actual research.
And are you allowed to do that? I mean, this stuff seems pretty intense. I don't think you could just have it at, the place you work, I guess.
have the ones I collected before. They haven't caused a fuss yet.
I suppose.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind having more. But for ease of access, I will say. It's not like our place
Yeah.
isn't just right here. But
I was going to recommend that maybe it'd be best to have it here since both of you could have access to it.
Here or back with the other ones that I have. Doesn't really matter. If you prefer to keep it here, then just keep it here.
I guess that's up to you two since I'm not too versed with it.
To be fair, I don't think either of we would be completely fair. I don't think
I
anybody
suppose, but
is versed in this, as they said earlier. Considering it's been how long since that thing last awoke?
yeah, he's not wrong.
yes, but I guess there are more capable than, well, me, which is you two.
if you're worried about anything leaking out, we can also handle that issue as well. That's the only reason why I offer.
Only reason I offered to take it back with me was because I wasn't sure if it might affect the teleporters. It's not exactly a stable material.
Yeah, that's for sure. But luckily, we'd have it somewhere far enough away from them to ideally not cause any issues.
Fair enough. If you're confident
Well-
that you can contain it here, then I see no issue leaving it here.
And if any issues
Oh.
arise, we'll sure as hell make sure to send them somewhere else at that point.
Aye, very well then. I guess we'll be leaving here then. Take it off my hands. I've already caused enough for a ruckus.
Copy that. Enoch. And you will see as he will stand up from his seat, walk over here, and take, what is it, a chest that you have it in?
It's kind of like a small little, like, jewelry box type thing.
Okay. You'll see as he will, like, on either side of the box, his hands or fingertips will kind of go from flesh to wood and immediately start, like, protruding out and wrapping around the jewelry box in basically kind of like a rectangular shape of a small little chest, in which he will then also plant his palms on it after it's made this essential, like, wooden casing around it. And you'll see his giant leaves will begin to also wrap around it. And you will hear a snap as his fingers will snap off of it. And with his nubs, he will take it and walk out.
She's watching him go. She waits for him to leave and just kind of looks back at like Evan and is like, does that hurt him?
He hasn't complained about it yet, so no clue.
Huh. Interesting.
Makes you feel any
Oh.
better? All the wood you see around here is that guy.
Wow.
Oh.
That's wow. Okay. That's impressive. Well, we got that
Handy
figured
guy.
out at least. So that's a good thing. But should we go out and get some more, or should we save that for another day?
I don't know, quite frankly.
No
Would it
objections
really-
with collecting
As-
more, but there are usually more of us when we go and do something dangerous.
Aye.
Speaking to that, you will see as Alexander's kind of just been standing there. He only really responds when you ask him questions, and other than that, his lights are dim. You watch as he will glow very brightly, and even etchings along his entirety of his stone body will glow. As with a hum that follows it. Ah! I hope you all are ready because I have something very interesting for us all.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
It would seem Evelyn has found some information.
does she know?
I've been assisting her where I can, but I'll let her explain it herself. And you will see as the doors open, she stands in front of them. Please, come out here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you guys have fun. That's your duties, not mine.
Thanks for the help.
I always
Sure
get
thing.
nervous when he says have fun.
It usually always ends with us in very much pain, no?
Usually, yes.
Well, if you like a spoiler to the end of this book, I'm sure it'll be just the same. And as you guys sit here, watch as she kind of stands back up onto the, pedestal and connect herself to the forearms. I've been searching every crevice of this world, of this land, to find him. And it makes sense why I couldn't. Another like Alexander. Another that is ideally going to help us. Another that was trapped away long ago. Not even able to have met the first group of heroes. His location is finally known.
And who is it?
You wished for me to be transparent, and so I will. This is someone that you all may not know. Nixel, the Veilborn. They are one known for the fact of them being a trickster. Known for deception. But they're also known for how strong and how intelligent and wise they are. In the first times of being, well, on this plane, they were
One
able
second.
to trick. Oh, we'll hold. Shuffle.
I take it none of us are rolling history for this one.
No. Yeah, this is far. He hasn't even existed since the first.
Yeah.
So definitely not. I'd say.
Fucking, I would do it anyway.
Go for it.
I would do it anyway.
You can't stop me.
Welcome to the Nat 1 Club.
It's a shame we don't have any.
That's not a Nat 1!
That is not a nat one. It's a natural 20.
Even with
I'll
that
be
many-
rolling 20s
What do
all
you know?
night.
You're gonna have nothing but negative numbers when it comes to combat.
Honestly.
I can't give you information. And I'll do that once Emma's back.
I was not expecting another Nat 20. I was fully expecting a low roll.
Hey man.
I just be knowing things.
He's the knower, if you think
I
about
am
it.
the knower and the observer.
When you really put your mind to it, you'll put your mind to it.
Yeah. I know things, I observe things. That's what I do.
It's a shame we don't have any purple fucking effects for the magic effects, so I can throw purple things out. When we inevitably blow something up with void magic or void fire. So again, like the closest one we have is death, which is that, but it's red.
Yeah. It's good. We'll pretend. That's all this is anyways, is just make believe. I'm just gonna say though, because y'all still might have the time to do so. Use your brains. Do things before you go out and fight stuff.
My god got really excited when he heard all the talk of deception and shit. He was like, hey, yo, you wanna... I might actually tell you something for once.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. It'd be funny.
Yeah.
The deceiver. I want you to know him.
Yeah.
Hey yo, this is our kind of crowd.
Be friendly with Brown.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do things before we go, but I don't even know what to do. I got no money. I got no projects. I got nothing.
Are you sure?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
I don't know. I suddenly got a shitload of projects. I
Yeah,
got
well,
plenty I
fair.
can think of doing with that shit.
I'm just
Like-
saying that you have stuff that you can prepare with now. Even
Okay,
given
I'm back.
information.
My mom just asked me if I wanted to go to basically a haunted house, but on a giant ship.
Sounds like that'd be cool.
I
Okay.
want to, but at the same time, I don't know if I'd want to if it was just me and my mom.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, sorry.
Yeah. So, you hearing the name, Sparks, and a natural 20, you do somehow get a wave of knowledge that rushes over you. The Veilborn, as he is called, Nixil, is something that is in its stories, or rather in life, was someone who was such a good deceiver that he was able to deceive, trick Thalith, and is the leading cause in him being sealed away for the first time. And
Gotcha.
your gaining of this knowledge is unknown to you. Surely it is only likely to have come from your god, as there are no books of this. You would know, you would remember. This information you just find in your mind. And as you do that, you hear her speaking the same stuff out loud to everyone. This information that you already know. Yes, he is one that was able to trick Thalith, the leading cause of his downfall in the first ever attack. Mind you, this was all very much before the first heroes were even invented, or even brought to this plane. He was able to do something, pull a trick so well thought out that years and years later, it would be the leading cause as to why Thalith would fall.
Wow.
Since then, since he was able to manipulate Thalith, he was sealed away.
And what happened to him?
I'm unsure. But that is what we're going to find out,
You know
as
why
I
he
know
was
the
sealed
location.
away?
For tricking Thalith. Consider it a deal of sorts, is what the trick was. Thalith immediately realized after the fact that he was a fool to believe him. And so, as revenge, he cut him down and sealed him deep underneath the Ashen Hollows.
With all due respect, are we sure this is someone that we'd be able to trust?
Do we really have an option? I mean, I'm not the one that told you, either of you, to begin messing with the powers of Thalith. And yet, already, we have the two of you, as he looks over this way, that have done so. But it's all for the right cause.
I.
I suppose.
But with the title like the Deceiver, what are the chances that he is going to actively be a detriment to our cause?
I suppose that is all up to if you can gauge that yourselves.
Mhm.
Of course, you don't need to let him out. But if you can see if you can trust him, then I surely do believe that we need him on our side.
Well, I guess if you did know him personally, then would you gauge that? I mean, he did stuff for the greater good. Obviously, tricking Thalith is one thing, but I noticed he's not just another guy like Thalith. Can you vouch for
Many
him?
years trapped under where the first slags of spark steel can change someone. What I may have known about him may have completely and drastically changed. When I first met him, I'd say yes. Especially from his actions. He'd be someone we could trust. As it stands now, I am unsure. Especially considering the fact that if you really think about it, the only reason he's being broken out is because of his usefulness.
I mean, even if we can't trust him, we could always play into his ego. If he tricked Thalith once, we could always goad him into giving it a second go since he's waking back up.
What if that's the problem? If we tell him our goal, what if he doesn't want to do it again because it will end with him trapped once more under the ground?
That's the thing.
What if he wants to prove that he can do it better this time?
There you go. If you can convince him to do it, perhaps you can convince him to make a deal that's even more detrimental to Thalith. One that doesn't weaken him, but assures his death. Meaning that Thalith will never again be able to see past the ruse and trap him under the Ashen Hollows again. Because Thalith is completely gone.
I mean, I don't know about you, but if I got a second chance to go at it with someone who trapped me underground for, well, that period of time, I'd take it.
Kind of like lean back, arms crossed in contemplation.
Well, yeah, it's a hard decision, but maybe it is a good one. It's something we should definitely plan out, but
Right. In which case, then, where are we heading? Where will
The Ashen
we
Hollow.
be? The Ashen Hollow, where on the Ashen Hollow? Do we have
below
any
it, right?
information on the place?
Hmm.
Will we be entering?
There is a temple. As you all plan things out and prepare yourselves, I will be generating it, creating it so that you all can follow its lead, follow the path.
I will say, we probably should get more prepared for this. Last time we went to free someone who had been trapped, there were a bunch of people there whose whole goal it was to keep them there. Who's to say they won't be at this place too?
And not even that, we're down as member.
True.
Right.
I'll leave the option up to you. if you feel it better to wait and do this when you have Jethro with you, then you can.
We have time to do so.
That is
Balin's
what I was
already
going to
waking
mention.
up, and there's already these minions are wreaking havoc.
You're not wrong.
Even if we go, if we decide not to wake him up, there's still probably plenty we can learn from observing, the powers used to seal such a being.
Aye. That's a good point. If we can perhaps mimic it, or at least learn how it works, there's a chance we might be able to weaken Thales with such things.
Or at least slow down his awakening.
Aye.
So, I'd say there's merit in going even if we don't decide to wake him up.
Do we have the writings? Do we get the writings, the sealing runes that were on Alexander's tomb? Do we have those written down?
No, but I'm sure that the one who was sealed by them could assist you alongside. The one that knows the most about them out of you all, as she looks at Crucible.
Didn't I also get the book?
You do have the book, yes. You
Yeah.
have a book that has all of the spellings for it.
Yeah.
I might have an idea then. Either way, all right. I have a plan. Come. Let us discuss. Let's leave Miss Evelyn to her thing, unless you have any questions for her.
No.
No, I don't.
Very well
Right.
then.
And I'm going to attempt to go into this room, right? The question is, does it close to us?
You have not moved at all.
Okay. In which case, I will say I'm going to walk around
Mhm.
and see if I can't get into the room.
You walk to the door, and yeah, you can get in.
Okay.
The vines on it immediately, shatter and fall out of place as the door opens.
I have an idea or two. You can bother me for a moment,
Oh.
huh?
Mhm.
You kind of walk into the room of knowledge and random bulldoggery. So, I have an idea. This might be a long shot, and the hell, it might be a long thing in the making. But the sealing runes on Alexander. If you have any information on it, we can use those. And if we find, as you suggested, the things there, I have an idea. Right? I assume that on our journey to deal with Thalith, we might be encountering a lot of people, a lot of ancient beings that have been sealed away. This is my plan. We study the crystal from the small creatures that come from Thalith. We try and pinpoint the way their magic works, try to understand it, quantify it. And we take whatever runes, whatever sealing magics we find along our way, and we learn, we understand it, figure it out. Using combination of that and I suppose Spark Steel, since he is made of the stuff, and the Void Fire crystals, we formulate a type of sealing rune, one specifically for Thalith. At the very least, to slow him down. He's going to.
I mean,
What?
there's an
That-
idea.
It
Ellen?
would give us time to actually properly prepare if we could at least slow his awakening down.
first, we're going to need a lot of examples of ancient sealing magics, sigils.
You mean
I-
like these? He just pulls the book out of his satchel.
Raises eyebrow. Yes, actually.
Yes, well, like I said, I haven't been going on as many training exercises as you, so I've had time to look around here.
Aye, very good. Yes, no, we can work. So, I think what we're going to have to do is first and foremost, we're going to have to understand how these void fire crystals work. Aye, these crystals, these things from this fucking creatures. We need to understand them at a fundamental level. Aye. And for that, we're going to need to do a lot of experiments and testing. And I know you're all Mr. Secretive Man over there, Kalen. Right? But we're going to have to share information on this, what we find. At the very least for this project.
I'll make an attempt, but you have to understand, at a fundamental level, sharing doesn't exactly come naturally to me.
He's gonna kind of
Okay.
shrug, raise his hand. Well, as long as you attempt, he's good enough. Besides that, Crucible.
Yeah.
She said you have the biggest understanding on these runes. How so?
Well, I mean, when we first found Alexander, I was able to at least understand a little bit of them. When, I guess unsealing them because of Karan, my mentor. There are some things with weapons and armor that we would have to use sealing magic on. Or runes, I guess. So I know not a lot, but I'd say a decent handful.
Alright. Then, in which case, I suppose we should ask, do we know if Thalen is that creature's true name or not?
I mean, that's all they've called it. Called him, is it not?
True, but just because someone uses a name regularly, it doesn't mean that that is a thing's true name.
I suppose.
Aye.
I mean, we're in here. Could always find out.
I suppose we could. I don't know if such a important piece of information could be stored in here. Might.
It doesn't hurt to look.
Aye.
Besides, we may not find that, but this room does tend to contain rather useful items.
Maybe.
That's
Maybe
true.
We might not find exactly what we're looking for. We could find a lead, maybe. There's got to be something on it somewhere. Some obscure armpit of the world.
Out of character, real quick, did Evelyn give us I know she said Ashen Hollow below, but and she said she was gonna make a temple, but any other direction other than that, or do they know?
No,
I
she
can't remember.
is making a map to the location.
Okay.
She working on it.
Okay. In which case, I suppose we should get looking. Things we're looking
Indeed.
for. See if they have the information on these crystals. I'm also gonna stop calling them void fire crystals. I don't think I know that in character.
No, you do not.
In which case, just crystals. See if we can find, if not his true name, something that will lead us to it. Or, I guess,
True, hold on.
anything on sealing magic, I suppose.
We should probably not narrow our search too much. You go looking for certain things, you tend to miss others. For now, I suggest we just look for anything that might be of use. If we happen to stumble across something, then good for us.
Okay.
With that,
Take your order for it.
and we'll go down the list. Tal, what are you looking for?
Tal is going to look for those three things he listed off. Hopefully, right?
Mhm.
However, based on what Palin said, those are the things he hopes to find. But if he finds something else useful, he might. It's something adjacent to those kind of three subjects, and he's fine. So he's kind of like, instead of looking for those three things specifically, or one of those things, he's now kind of looking for those things and just kind of in general for stuff useful.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
Perception, or rather, roll. What was it? It was a d20? No, it was perception. Or perception.
Was it investigation? I don't remember.
1 second.
I don't remember.
It may have been investigation. Investigation
roll
actually makes
for?
more sense. So we're gonna, unless Sparks, you remember? I think investigation does make sense. I think that it was.
Yes, because investigation is we're actively looking for stuff instead of just kind of perceiving. So,
Go for it.
22.
Cool. And so, remind me of the big three that you're looking for.
So the big three are in order. Tal's fucking Thalos, true name, or something to lead us to it.
Okay.
Fuck. Oh yeah, information on the crystals, right?
Right.
And or stuff on sealing magic, right? You know, books, resources, a spell scroll, something like that. Those are the big.
Got it. Okay.
Now, of course, if he finds any of that is to be seen, because he's also not like he's also looking for stuff in general that might be useful as well. But those are the big three.
Okay. Now it's up to me to decide what I want to give you.
A bomb.
So
I don't know what to do.
you roam around looking for stuff until you hear the sound. One that comes from the center of the room. It is and it comes
Here.
from, it
Dinner time.
echoes from inside of this cauldron. Once again, from inside the cauldron.
Is the cauldron like covered?
It is not covered, but it has a dark brown liquid in it.
I look at it.
It bubbles very slightly. Once again, from inside the cauldron, the same 3 ticks.
I'm gonna Tal is gonna take like I don't know, like a piece of jerky from one of his rations and kind of dip it in their liquid to see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, you pull the jerky out, and it's just a gross jerky with liquid on it now.
I sniff.
Ew.
What does it smell like?
Rancid.
It smells old. Doesn't seem harmful unless you put it in your mouth, but
That's vegetation. Put it back. He's just gonna kind of glove reach in.
you reach in, and the moment you reach in, you feel as something grips onto your forearm.
Ew!
I'm gonna grip back.
Cool.
Next thing you know, he's pulled in.
What do you do?
I'm gonna try and pull out.
You attempt to pull your arm out, and as you do so, you'll watch as the cauldron itself, the liquid will begin to rise, as if something you know how water works,
Yeah.
right? You put water in something, and then if you put like a object in it that is more than the circumference of the water, it will overflow. And that exact thing is starting to happen. As you pull, the water begins to rise as if something really big is coming out. And as the gross smelling liquid pours out onto the floor.
Oh my
Huh?
god! What?
Huh?
Evan?
He will pull himself out of the cauldron and fall onto the ground.
Did you?
Ah,
Are
what
you?
the fuck did you do?
Huh?
Why were you in the cauldron?
Why did you put me in the cauldron?
I didn't. I just reached my hand in.
So
Hey,
old.
look over him. Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh shit!
Holy fuck.
What do you mean he put you in the cauldron? I
How could
literally
you-
watched him stick his arm in.
Who could you have possibly wanted that you pulled me in here from the cauldron? You could have just gone outside.
Evan, he didn't put you in. I mean, he just reached in because I don't know, and pulled you out.
What the fuck did you ask for?
We're looking for something to deal with a Thalith. You know, his true name or something, or sealing magic, or I don't know, something about the crystals. If you know, if I find something useful about it. And I hear
Is that it? What the fuck?
something like
What
that.
else were you thinking of?
I mean, I guess I was also not opposed to finding something useful, but I was looking for those things specifically.
If you give it too many options, it's just gonna pick one. It's useful if you just want in general knowledge, but if you're looking for something in particular, it won't give it to you. It'll give you the easiest thing.
Real easy.
And I guess something useful is the easiest thing out of those 3 or 4 things that you were asking for.
Well, good to know you're considered useful.
He's gonna,
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
he's gonna press the digitation, the water off of him. And
Yeah.
the nasty.
Yeah, you're doing that as he's like, both hands up, like splattering it onto the floor, and then he just presses digitation it off of him. Thank you.
Hey,
Oh, it's never gonna get rid of the taste in my mouth.
apologies about that. I didn't know that this room had a sense of humor.
I'm curious
Yeah.
what happens if we put him back in.
I don't think
I don't
we should
think
do that.
I'll fight you.
I don't even
Oh,
think we
my.
could put them back in the cauldron, to be honest.
Why not? We pulled him out.
Consider it one way.
Anyways, are you okay? You're fine.
Yeah, I'm just fine.
Okay.
What possibly could I be considered useful for to you? Can you think of anything then? Because I clearly they had a reason for bringing me here.
The only thing I could think of is maybe attunement. You are an attunement wizard, mage, right? That's the only thing I could think of. Unless your
Okay, yeah.
family somehow has knowledge on Thalen's true name or sealing magic.
See, sealing magic? Maybe not that. I mean, I could buy a scroll with sealing magic on it, but I think you were probably looking more in line with the attunement. I guess depending on what it is.
He's going to like. I assume he kind of has it like probably stored in here somewhere because he's not gonna take like a outfit entirely with him, right?
Yeah.
Just gonna kind of one moment. He's gonna kind of quickly speed walk, into the storage room, right?
Mhm.
Grab it wherever he stored it, right? And then
Yep.
speed walk back. The only thing I have that needs attunement is this, is a set of armor. Is useful, keeps me safe from poisons, mostly.
Okay. All right. I mean, I could work with this. Yeah. Easy.
Apologies again for pulling you out of the cauldron.
It's fine. It's fine. Give me a second. He will look around and you watch it. He will go over to this cupboard and open it up and pulls out what seems to be like some sort of a, you know, small little box, a rectangle box. Cool. This is all I need. All right, come with me.
Hey.
He'll come this way, sit in the chair, put the box down, and you'll see that it's a good few magical items needed for attuning things to people, and he will siphon with it, point to the desk where he will request for you to place the armor.
We'll do so.
He'll then take out some stuff, start etching what seems to be magical glyphs in the air that will then inscribe themselves onto the armor. Excuse me. Not looking away from the armor set that he's working on, he will reach up and grab a feather from you and pluck it out before he will plant it onto the armor, the chest plate, and it will immediately shatter into shards of magic that will dissipate onto the armor. Okay, that should be it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Will
Yeah.
come in handy.
Okay, no problem. Now, please, in the future, don't look for anything useful, because it'll just grab us.
Tonight, I wonder if the room will allow me to specify things I'm not looking for.
And he will walk out.
Just gonna
With
kinda
that,
sit. Yeah.
next in line is you, Sparks. What do you do? What are you looking for?
So, we can't ask for anything just in general useful. And we also can't specify too many things. Well, I suppose the simplest thing to look for, since I do plan on doing more experiments, is anything that might make transferring the energy from those crystals easier. Or at least something capable of storing more energy than the staff I used.
And that's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Cool.
Investigation.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Ah,
What is that number?
13.
Hmm.
Not great.
No. Let's see.
About to get another fucking kazoo. Oh wait, that might actually be interesting.
Yeah, what if you imbue the canoe with it? With the...
that's yeah. My brain went there. Don't worry about it.
So, and make sure this is not one of those things that you could add your 7 to, correct?
No, that is only Arcana and Nature.
Okay. What do I get for you? Looking through, you honestly find it hard to notice anything. Everything seems very plain. It doesn't seem, nothing seems useful. Not yet.
This room doesn't like me.
No, it doesn't.
And for the time being, yeah, you're not gonna find anything.
Fair enough.
So, Crucible,
Rusty.
what are you looking for?
That's not a thing you can find.
Exasperated sigh.
So we didn't figure out the name, right? That was one of the things.
Correct, you did not.
Okay, I'm gonna look for something to figure out bro's name. If it's actually his name or not.
Okay, roll for it.
No, okay, 20?
will.
Wait, no, investigation.
20. I'm stating the number I get.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta sit up, I can't see. Wait.
Sit down.
I am sitting down.
Stand down, but sit down.
18!
Okay.
5.
No, it's an 18. Asher's trying to hoe me.
Don't care.
What?
Yeah, so you go looking with an 18. And you'll hear the sound of knocking. And it's coming from over here.
I swear if it's Mar again. He's preparing herself, bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. You are standing over where you're hearing the knocking, which is the floorboard right beneath you.
Take a step back and she'll look at the floorboard, see if there's a piece that can be lifted up at all.
Yeah, you see that you can dig your hands in between like a crack in one of the corners.
She will do so.
What are you, fucking stupid?
What?
Oh,
Huh?
What do you want?
It is, big bad guy, Thalen, is that his actual name, or does he have a different name?
God. Of course it's his actual name. What, you think he's got a fucking alias?
I don't know.
He's the World Forger.
Okay,
Jesus. Move! You'll go back into the floorboard, smack your hand away from the tile, and it'll fall down on top of him.
mean like he goes into the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure all of you heard that. He's
Well,
so angry.
well, if he is to believe, he believes, but I guess he's not exactly been wrong so far.
Right? Okay, well, we got some questions answered, right?
I mean, I guess. Well, this hasn't exactly been the most fruitful of experiences.
Not
No, unfortunately.
At the very least, we know how this room works, which means we can better utilize it.
Yeah,
You
well,
think we could try to find more? I mean, we're not kicked out yet.
I forget. Did we just, like, last time, did we just leave or did it kick us out?
We just left last time.
You just left.
I mean, I suppose we could just find all that we could in here until they actually do kick us out.
And almost on cue, You'll watch as one you know as Enoch will walk through the door.
Hey, Enoch.
His entire body glowing with the same orange color that resonates from everything in this room. And with as you hear the rustling of the leaves, you can also hear the sound of a voice that radiates through with an echoey presence. You have overstayed your welcome.
Oh. Dang it. I guess not.
Yep.
Oh well. No matter. It'll open up again eventually.
Always try again. So, what's the plan then? Learn more about sealing magic, then head out? Or
Well, the plan was that hopefully we could find something in there, and if not, it's fine. What I would like to do, and you know, now that Kaylin brought up earlier, is when we do do this, at the very least, we are going there to find whatever sealing magic kept this trickster, deceiver, there in the first place. See if we can learn something from it, replicate it.
Good for you boys and girls already, huh?
That's whatever be.
Aye.
well, should we try to wait for Jethro, or are we just gonna go? Out of character, I'm gonna say I only have like an hour left to be up, and I have to go shower still. So.
And I will say, as a DM, it is perfectly fine to hold this off here, as a not waiting to the next day, but waiting for Jethro to appear, sort of a thing. Like next session will be the same exact day.
It'll just continue from here.
I was literally about to say that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, honestly, I think it might be good to wait a bit. See if we can study something. Thinking about every time being down a person might actually get us killed. And
unfortunately so.
Look at you, already thinking like heroes.
If we're
That's
dead,
nice.
we can't exactly do anything, no?
Correct. And I'm not sure they have enough time to find a few new heroes.
No, we don't. Let me tell you, it brings an absolute tear to my constructed heart, or to my eyes, that you all are properly taking on the role and you're getting a hang of it. If we're going to be waiting for Jet, as you all call him, then how's about this? Go get him.
Oh, can you just do that? I mean, what if he's busy? I mean,
I'm sure he can make time. I mean, truthfully, he doesn't really have a choice, considering how horrible this whole situation is.
I suppose.
Besides, it will give me some good time to put him through the ringer again and see just how good he's gotten with that little ability he's got.
Right.
Makes sense.
Excuse me. And you'll watch as no, you will watch as you say this, but you are watching as he is cracking and plates of him are not falling, but hello Bronco. Plates of him are separating and lifting off, and you will see as let me put the picture down again.
Stream
reference. No.
Yeah, we're about to be done.
Okay, I don't care then.
One moment. Should be under this. It is not. Where is it? Okay. Yeah. You will watch as a smaller form, whereas Alexander is large. He's more along the same height as you guys, if not maybe a small bit taller. We'll kind of step forward from it. This looks very much different from the skeleton that once was there before. But you may continue your sentence as this happens before your eyes.
Before you go, is there a place in Fjord that I can do some experiments that hopefully won't cause the entire city to go near a cliff again?
I assume you're trying to do experiments on what, more of that crystal?
Aye.
Hmm.
It's going to be needed for the plan that we've adopted.
I see. I'll concoct something I'll put something together before I go. You will watch as he will float past you, and he'll hold both hands out at this doorway, and you'll hear as things rearrange. There. All that is important has been moved. He will then flicker into lightning and disappear.
Appreciate it.
And with that, you can do whatever your last bit of stuff is, or if you want to hold off and do it next session, that works too.
I think I don't have anything else to say unless y'all do.
Yeah. I mean, I have some stuff. Not too
Oh.
much. So, first things first, go into that new room. Right? If there's no, table or anything, you go steal a table and chair from somewhere.
There is.
Right. Okay.
What you see when you go into this room is basically all of the crates and stuff have been moved, and you see it's not a doorway, but it's like it's not a hallway, but it's like a closet, essentially a walk-in closet, and everything is along this closet. And as you walk further in, it's almost like the wall stretches and makes more storage rooms.
Got it. In which case, I'll go pretty far then. In which case, right? Get, table or something and chair.
Yep.
And so what Tal is gonna be doing, whether or not Kalen comes with him, right? You probably, ask him to come. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Don't matter. Right? He is going to be doing as he said. He is going to be attempting to figure out this crystal on a fundamental level, right? And I don't expect that to be done instantly today, unless I'm blessed with knowledge suddenly. But yeah, that's basically what he's going to be doing. He's going to be trying to understand this thing fundamentally, right, from the ground up type beats.
Oh yeah.
Kalen doesn't have anything else to do, so he probably tagged along.
You know that this is gonna take some time. You're gonna have to be working to put this thing together to figure this out, and that'll be all the time that it takes for Alexander to get Jet and bring him back. And so that'll be given to you next session.
Good. I'm going to
Cool.
write that down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I want to write that down.
I
Yes.
was about to say, you want us to roll now so you got time to prepare your answer, or just roll next session?
I have it already. What you'll get.
Oh, okay.
Your rolls will just decide whether or not you get all of the information.
Okay, fair enough.
Good. Okay.
As much of the stuff I do have.
Oh, fuck you, I want to roll now.
The small, more important stuff I don't have. Sometimes like prices, but the stuff in line with my lore I already have.
Christopher, I'm gonna say, is gonna tag along to offer assistance wherever she can, even if it's not much.
What's going
It's
on?
the
They're just
group-
there for moral support.
It's the school project.
Yeah. Crucible's just there to put their name on it at the end. Maybe draw
That
some
is
pretty
session.
pictures.
All right, W.